Listen, are you guys sick and tired of putting up with knee pain? Well, I've got good news for you, because I'm here to help you discover a method that easily 6 million people are following right now to improve their knee conditions. And it's all really thanks to a guy named Ben Patrick, whose amazing knee recovery story went absolutely crazy on the internet and became a sensation that everyone really wanted to copy. But it wasn't until he really honed that information and created a groundbreaking method for improving knee ability and knee conditions that it just took off. And I'm really, really stoked and thankful to him that we have been told that we're allowed to share this stuff with you guys. But it wasn't until I repaired my own knee injury using just one of the methods that he teaches that I really became inspired to really share this stuff. And as a result, I've been able to help a number of people by just sharing one or two of the methods that Ben teaches. But I'm really stoked that I can do this and share it with you so that you can have results similar or even better than I did. Check this out. So, would you believe that walking backwards is an amazing, gentle, and is almost a perfect method for improving the underlying conditions of the knee? Well, it is. And unlike walking forward, where when we're doing this, we're impacting directly from the heel straight up to the knee joint. What's going on when we're walking backwards here is we're pressing through the toe, and this distributes the force completely differently. And it does so straight up to the quadricep muscle, bypassing the knee completely. So we get to retain the movement, the production of blood flow, and even of synovial fluid that drives nutrients to the knee, so that when we're injured, we still have a practice that we can use that is less impactful on the knee to improve and even like retain and even improve the strength surrounding the knee by activating muscles that don't get activated in forward momentum. So like I said, in this walking backwards method, pressing through the toe, we're really activating muscles in the lower leg here and in the quadricep muscles in such a way that we're even activating the tibialis muscle, which is this shin muscle directly below the knee, which activates as a very effective support for the knee and is directly responsible for actions like slowing us down and governs effective lowering. So it is a control for this movement and forward momentum. So with this practice, we get to activate these supports that aren't being used as much in forward momentum, but also when we're walking backwards, we're actually activating muscles on the back side of the knee, muscles that are usually dormant and not doing a hell of a lot. So not only is this movement less pressure on the knee joint, it actually targets the very muscles that can support the knee, so that when we're injured, we still have a practice here that we can utilize to encourage the production of blood flow, of synovial fluid, which creates a healthy environment for restoration and delivers nutrients to the knee. So even if your knee is really, really bad, if you have a really bad injury, you can begin this practice in a swimming pool, which actually removes a lot of the gravity from the situation and makes this movement even safer. So once we've begun to activate these muscles, we build a greater support so that as we restore the knee, we have now built a greater support for the future. Athletes now are using this method to really make some very positive results. They're getting multiple instances of athletes now who are no longer taking pain medication. You would be blown away by how many professional athletes are taking pain medication for the underlying conditions that are brought about as a result of their really intense trainings. But not only does this method benefit these underlying conditions in such a way that it can restore and repair these underlying knee injuries, but it can also improve the conditions in such a way that creates a bulletproofing effect, a real protection and resistance against future injury. It's even being used actually to help with medical surgeries and even getting people off of pain medication. So, but by all means, consult with your doctor before you practice a new method of, practice. But why not try something that has been proven to work and is even safer than walking? So what I've just shown you is a world-class way to improve the conditions of your knees. What I'm about to show you is the very method that I used to improve my knees that has an amazing ability to improve our knee ability. So now that we have improved the underlying conditions of the knee, using this method can distribute that improved conditioning and accelerate your results. Check this out. So if you've got an elevation like this of around 1.5 feet and you have your hips square to the front, if we're holding on to a support, you can even use a wall, or if you've got a stick, you can put a stick into the ground. A dining chair will do the same thing as long as it's nice and solid. Having your hips square to the front and the weight even between the front and the back foot, and the back foot up on tippy toes. What this does is it actually, with this correct alignment, allows us the environment here to practice a pain-free range of motion, which facilitates the improvement of the ability to bend the knee to begin with. Now, only going as far as is comfortable here, but this process and this repeated movement can gradually improve these results over time, much more than attempting this movement would do on flat ground, where you can see my whole body weight is bearing down on that knee. But this practice of elevating this knee and reducing the amount of gravity allows us to take the benefits of the conditioning method and then apply it to the greater motion of the knee, which can lead to a significant improvement in your knee ability. So what I've just shown you guys is enough for you to take your current knee situation from where you are now to a better place. So enjoy. But if you want to get your hands on the next level of this information, check out the link that's with this video or on my Facebook page. There you'll see a link that will give you access to the very best information, little tips and much more in-depth look into how these different movements and other movements can take the results that these guys have been getting, myself included, with just one or two of these movements, and really take it to the next level. And if this is sounding like you guys, I implore you to go and check it out. But not only that, you also have the option there to upgrade to one-on-one assistance from me, which includes a physical and movement analysis check. Using your device's phone, we can get a video or photo of you doing the practice side on. Now this, in combination with what you're saying, can really improve the effective result of our movement analysis and the plan of attack for you moving forward. But not only that, we can also use, with your good grace, a confidential analysis using artificial intelligence. So if you're comfortable with it, we can plug your information in combination with what we're talking about, how you're feeling, what I'm thinking, into artificial intelligence, a method and a technology now which is being used by medical professionals worldwide to take the sorts of results that you might get from this kind of an in-depth practice and turbocharge it. So if this sounds like you, go and check that link out and see if it is. Have a groovy rest of your day out there, team, and ciao for now.